Ladies and gentlemen, the ceremony will begin in 2 minutes. Please turn off all cell phones and place them on vibrate at this time. Ladies and gentlemen, the ceremony is about to begin.
1, 2, attention!
Anytime during the ceremony, please feel free to come forward and take pictures. Please stand. The invocation given by Private Marinelli remain standing for playing the national anthem.
Let us pray. Dear Lord, first and foremost, I would like to thank you for this physical tomb, a great platoon sergeant, and a great group of instructors to guide us through the process of becoming soldiers. Stay with us all, and give us strength, wisdom, and courage throughout our military career. Keeping in mind the reason they are here in the first place, and have to remember that no matter how hard things get, they will always be worth it to live. Amen. Left, face. Right, face.
Hooray! Rest!
Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. Favorite teams, Captain Gracia, First Army Reaver, distinguished guests, friends, and relatives, welcome to the graduation ceremony for 13 Fox classes 36 and 37-17. From Bravo Battery, 1st Battalion, 78th Field Artillery, United States Army. Today marks the successful completion of the demanding coursework. This is their day to be part of the fully trained and ready Army. Soldiers, Today he joined the ranks of the United States Army Field Artillery. A proud warrior race was distributed with a few simple cannons and has evolved to a complex system of short and long-range missiles and howitzers with unlimited all-weather capabilities. You are here because you have successfully completed the challenging training necessary to become a fully qualified soldier in the most lethal army in the world, following the footsteps of those before you to include your instructors, but also soldiers like Sergeant First Class Garrett C. Monty, whose heroism and gallantry in Operation Enduring Freedom as a forward observer earned him his nation's highest award, the Medal of Honor, selflessly sacrificing himself while attempting to save the lives of his men. The non-commissioned officer standing in front of the graduating platoon is the Advanced Individual Training Platoon Sergeant. The acting platoon sergeant for the 13 box classes 36 and 37-17 is Sergeant First Class Wesley Weaver. Ladies and gentlemen, the guest speaker for today's graduation is Sergeant First Class Nicole Brugler, Senior Platoon Sergeant for Bravo Battery, 1st Battalion, 78th Field Artillery.
Major Ortiz, Commander Garcia, First Armed Brigade, you are distinguished guests, family, friends, and especially you, soldiers in front of us. Good morning, and thank you for your attendance at today's graduation. To the soldiers, I will make a deal. I promise to keep this short, as I know you are eager to graduate and see your loved ones. I know you have practiced for this ceremony for at least 2 days now, and probably sang the Army song more times than you can count. I know this because I can hear it from my office while I'm trying to work. Standing there now is probably hot and miserable, and your palms are probably getting really sweaty in those jackets. But if you give me just a few minutes of your attention now, I am confident that I am qualified to give you good customer advice. It has been a long 18 and a half weeks, but now you can officially be called a soldier in the United States Army. Over those 18 weeks, you didn't give up, even though at times it would have been easy for you to just say and quit, but you didn't. As of today, you are no longer a trainee. You are a soldier. You should feel a sense of pride knowing that the 18 weeks you have endured are at the end, and you will now begin your career as a fister. Which leads me to my next point. What is a fister? A fister is the greatest killer on the battlefield. One that is flexible, dependable, a technical expert, and above all, physically fit. Without a fister, the king of battle cannot survive. Ask anyone on the battlefield who their savior is, and they will tell you it is a fister. As a fister, you can help determine the outcome of war. You have the power to call upon the demons of war. The mortars, artillery, MRS, naval gunfire, attack aviation, and the fast movers. Those are your tools, your instruments of death. Your greatest tool, however, is your radio. Go with it, you bring death and destruction to bear on the enemy. And you do your job, you help write the history of wars past, and those yet to come. I will finish with some parting words of wisdom. When a new soldier reports to the unit, the first thing I talk to them about is decision making. I tell them whether you intend to make it a career in the Army or just serve for 3, 4, or 5 years is incumbent upon you. You shape what you will look like. You can make it a hard 3 or 4 years, or you can do your job to the fullest. The decision is yours. Learn as much as you can from the experience and the knowledge of your NCOs and other senior 13 boxes in your next unit. Always strive for excellence. If you didn't match your push-ups, sit-ups, and your run on your last APFT, then you have room for improvement. If you didn't get all first-time goes on your last fifth cert, you need to hit the books and study. Lastly, whether you leave the Army after your first enlistment or become the next Sergeant Major of the Army, never forget that you are a fister, the greatest killer on the battlefield. Cornerstone, teamwork, eyes of death. Thank you.
Platoon, attention! Awardees, post!
March. Right, peace.
Official party for today's ceremony is Sergeant First Class Nicole Brugler. The Distinguished Honor Graduate Award is presented for overall academic excellence and character development throughout the training cycle. Master Shooter Award is presented to the student with the highest score on the 2 grade live fire events. High Physical Fitness Award is presented to soldiers who scored the highest in this class on the demanding Army Physical Fitness test. This test consists of push-ups, sit-ups, and a timed 2-mile run. The Distinguished Honor Graduate and Master Shooter for 13 box class 37-17 is Private Roberto Marinelli with a class average of 98.97%. For the Seniors Honor Graduate with 13 Class 36-17 is Private Sion Dorick with a class average of 98%. The Honor Graduate with 13 Class 37-17 is Private Cody Zeman with a class average of 98.03%. The Honor Graduate with 13 Class 36-17 is Private Ron Arredondo with a class average of 97.9%. Ron Arredondo is also presented with the High Physical Fitness Award for scoring the maximum 300 on the Army Physical Fitness Test. Master Shooter for Class 36-17 is Private Joshua Juniel. Private Wade Van Ottingham is also presented the High Physical Fitness Award for Class 36-17 for scoring the maximum 300 on his Army Physical Fitness Test. Private James Mayer is presented the High Physical Fitness Award for Class 37-17 for scoring 295 out of possible 300 on the Army Physical Fitness Test. Ladies and gentlemen, the distinguished graduates.
Forward, march, left, 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 right, left,
The soldiers graduating classes 36 and 37-17 will now put on the Field Artillery branch insignia, thus signifying that the Department of the Army Field Artillery Commander has certified soldiers are branch qualified and are true artillery soldiers. Cross cannons insignia has been used since 1834 and represents two cross Napoleonic cannons from 1812. The insignia was modified in 1901, 1907, 1957, and 1967, which is in current use today and represents the Field Artillery as the key of battle. Private Marinelli will now lead the class in reciting the Soldier's Creed. All soldiers, please stand and remain standing for the Army song.
The Soldier's Creed!
I'm an American soldier. I'm a warrior, member of a team. I serve the people of the United States and live the Army values. I will always place the mission first. I will never accept defeat. I will never quit. I will never leave a fallen comrade. I am disciplined, physically and mentally tough, trained and proficient in my warrior tasks and drills. I always maintain my arms, my equipment, and myself. I am an expert and I am a professional. I stand ready to deploy, engage, and destroy the enemies of the United States of America in close combat. I am a guardian of freedom and the American way of life. I am an American soldier.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand to sing the Army song.
March along, sing our song, with the army of the free. Count the brave, count the true, who have fought to victory. We're the army and proud of our name. We're the army and proudly proclaim. Let's fight for the right and to build the nation's might. When the army goes rolling along, not a ball we have done, fighting till the battle's won. When the army goes rolling along, when it's high, high, hey, the army's on its way. Count off the canes on and strong. So wherever we go, you will always know that the army goes rolling along.
Private Marinelli, take charge.
Victory starts here, Sergeant.
This will defend.
Hooray! Rest!
Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes the graduation ceremony. Cadre and soldiers, first time sending it to our artillery, thank you for your attendance. Please look for you to come forward and congratulate the graduates.
Thank you.